crazy sometimes. So yeah, see, and it always goes
Yay,
to our go
wala.
live.
That's okay.
Yeah, let's do the five. I do the five, four, three, two, one. Go live! Ayan, no going back. That's from Mel Robbins. Basically, that's how I pump up myself sometimes when I don't feel like doing anything.
Mhm.
No going back. All right. Aloha, aloha from Hawaii, from Las Vegas, and from Canada. Three ladies in your screen right now. I'm going to introduce myself quickly. I am Rina from Hawaii. Mimbangal daw yung aming nga pada kay Ilocano. Our topic for today, I like to say that before we go on, where is my topic? Topic for today is self-doubt. Tune in. We'll talk about this. What else am I going to say? I lost my track. I am doing a 90 days go live challenge, and I know Suzette asked me a while ago, like, do you do go live every day? Yes, I do. I do. It's a commitment. So I'm on my day 59. I'm also part of the Introversion Academy or Introvert Academy. And that's how I met Suzette. And Jackie, of course, will introduce herself later. She is my Go Live best friend in this business. All
Yes,
right.
yes, yes.
All right, so before we go on to the topic, I'll go around. Actually, let me start with this. I already mentioned your name and I showed your name. I think we're gonna jump right on to the topic. I don't know who's watching. I am not logged into my Facebook right now. There's a comment. Okay, and so let's start with this one. Actually, self doubt. Ladies, let's be honest. Has your self doubt ever whispered in your ear right before you were about to do something big? Like, say, for example, starting this business, or maybe presenting to your business partners, or it could be as simple as doing go live. All right, so I'm going to start with you, Jackie, since you're right next to my screen.
Oh,
When
yeah.
you first, yes, when you first started this business, you can go ahead and introduce yourself after I tell you the question. When you
Yes.
first started this business, what was the biggest doubt you had about yourself? Go ahead and introduce yourself, sis, and I can repeat
Yes.
the question if you need me to.
Yes. Hi, everyone. This is Jackie Palas here, coming to you live from Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. How's everyone doing? I am Jackie Palas, originally from the beautiful islands of Samar and Leyte, Philippines. I currently live here in Las Vegas with my family, a wife. I'm a mother of three and a new grandma. So, I work in the casino industry for 33 years and I am a proud digital business owner. And this business will retire me before I turn 55.
55.
Yes. So let's go back to what was the question, sis? Sorry.
I knew you were going to ask it. All right. When you first started this business, I think I wrote it down. What was your biggest doubt about yourself?
My biggest doubt about myself is if I find myself having hard time with the technology and
Mm.
I will just quit. I'll be like, okay, I give up. This is not for me, and it is so easy, super easy to give up. And all of us, I really think that when we face that hard time, like we always think like this is out of my league.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we just drop it and we say, okay, next. But when, right? But when is it gonna be over? When if we don't face, I learned through this journey that when we face that challenges, that's when we see the light of the tunnel, especially when we see the paycheck in the mailbox.
That's so true. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, that's one of the things, and I think a lot of I'm getting hot. I get nervous sometimes. See, when I do this go live, I still get nervous, even though I'm the one asking the questions. But yeah, so it's one of the things I had the same problem, not problem, but doubt before too. I was like, I don't know anything about technology. I don't even know how to use my phone. I use my phone only for texting and talking on the phone and Facebook, of course. But other than that, I'm like, how to set it up? I would have to ask my husband. All right. Okay, next one, Suzette from Canada. Let's put our names. Let me get rid of this one. Did you ever feel like, who am I to do this? Has that ever came to your mind? Like, like kind of like doubting yourself, like, who am I to do this business?
Yes. First, hi, I'm Suzette. I am originally from Barbados, but living here in Toronto, Canada. I am a mom of two adult children and I have a young granddaughter. I work as a medical lab technician in a hospital. Um, yes, when I first started this business, I was kind of like, what did I get myself into? Should I continue? Should I quit? And the hardest thing at first was doing the go lives. My
Yes.
coach, she had us do 5 days of go lives, and I was terrified, but I did them, and I still have the videos on my YouTube channel, and I watch them over from time to time, and I like to look to see how far I've come. And
Yeah.
like today, when you announce you're going live, I'm like, okay, I'll just do it again. So it's not a problem for me now.
Yeah. 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 Definitely. Same. Like, we all have those doubts. I mean, I think I would say probably, I'm gonna pick it right there. Like, I'm gonna say it there. 90% maybe of us, even in life, right? We doubt things every day, all day long. We doubt a lot of things. But that's the thing. It's good to see though that we are still here. If you don't mind me asking, Suzette, how long have you been in this business?
4 years.
4 years, and we're still here. Like, I started in 2023, and I'm with you. The first year was when I was doubting myself, and I used that whole year, long 1 year, to go through self transformation. That's because I realized that I was not ready. It was this head was not ready. I mean, we all have the brains, we all have the trainings, we all have the same things, we use it all, but the difference between each and every one of us in this business is here. And that's what I have come to realize. I was not ready. I was in a deep bottom, whatever you call it. But yes, and go live, that's another story. It took me a year before I did a go live, and here I am now doing a 90 days go live every day. All
Okay.
right. So, did we lose you, Jackie?
Yeah.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I think I lost. That's fine.
Okay. All right. So going back, yeah. So yes, self doubt. There's someone watching. I think Emmy. Aloha, aloha. Thank you for watching. We have 2,000 viewers, I think, or 3,000. Jackie, I feel like I'm losing you right now. I'm about to ask you a question. Can you hear me, Jackie?
Yes, I can hear you. It's going on and off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yes, self doubt shows up when we are stretching. We do not doubt things when it's easy, obviously, right? When things are kind of hard, like something that is not normal for us or something new, we kind of have all these doubts and questions. Okay. So, let's see. Jackie, do you think doubt meant you were capable or that you were growing?
I think doubt is it's tricky. It's tricky in a way that your mind is divided into that. I want to do this. This is what I want in my life, and then the other one, don't do that.
Yeah.
You focus on the negativity instead of we, as business owners, new business owners, we really should have like a horse blinding spot, that we have to keep on looking forward.
Blindly.
So, like, actually, confidence is really built through action, not thinking. So, because we really didn't feel ready the first day we start our job, right?
Mm-hmm.
We really didn't feel ready when we became a mom.
I was
Okay.
about to say that too, but yeah, yeah.
Yes. Or when the first time we spoke in front of people, especially me coming from the Philippines, I work in the cruise ships, and most
Mhm.
of the uh, people that I work with was British from all over the world. Okay,
Wow.
so
Mm.
their accent was so strong for me. They don't understand my accent. I don't understand their accent. So
Yeah.
those were so I most of the time I would just like push myself to listen.
Mm.
I think that is that was the key for me to understand others and to listen.
Yeah.
I most of the time I stare at their mouth. What are they saying, right? So
Yeah.
I really think when you doubt yourself, just keep on pushing, and somehow when that push is very strong for you, you get to learn, and you became capable of doing things that you thought before you couldn't do,
Yeah.
but all these things we did it anyway. So when you take action, it reduces doubt.
Yeah. And
So
that means you are growing. And instead of
mhm,
you thinking, like you said, you're not capable, you
mhm,
realize that you are capable. What's
mhm.
stopping you is all your self-doubt, which
Yes,
is equivalent to fear, which is equivalent
let me
to
close
pain.
my
I just
blinds.
want to, yeah, yeah. I just want to recognize someone, Joe.
Even
I
welcome.
always mess up his last name, but Joe Asawa, husband of Mercy Ziblet. I think that's how you say his last name, Ziblet. I got to meet them when we were in San Diego, and they are now living in the Philippines. Mercy, his wife, used to be a teacher, and now she's up there in our business, and she was able to retire Joe from his job as well, and now they're living in the Philippines with their son. And I always see them. I see their go lives, and they're like by it was one of those popular mountain. I forgot, Joe, which mountain, Mount Albay or something like that, in the background of their house. Anywho, thank you, Joe, for watching. Hello, aloha, aloha. Okay, so Suzette, it's I think Jackie kind of tackled this as well, but for you, what changed for you? Let me change this banner. Hold on, and show it to you. Was it mindset or just deciding not to quit? Because we talked about a while ago how you thought of quitting, and doubt and all that. What was it for you?
I It was a bit of both, but it's mostly mindset. But there were a lot of times when I thought of quitting, and the most recent time was, I
Mm.
believe, sometime last year. I mentioned to another business partner that I'm thinking of taking a break, and she said to me, "Don't do that, because if you do that, you're not going to come back." And I didn't take the break, and that's when I got a breakthrough in my business.
Mm.
So if I had stopped my business, I would never have gotten that breakthrough. I would have missed it altogether. Yeah.
That is so true. And that's always what they say, right? you are at the verge of quitting, but you don't know what comes after, what's waiting for you, and that's what they always remind us. It's like because we cannot see the future, right? We don't know what's happening, and then there could be someone who's been following you for a year or two, and then finally they decided to start the business
Yeah.
with you because they trusted you, and then suddenly you quit right before they said, so you missed that opportunity of helping that person. And the other thing too, and I have seen it happen, you know how others quit from this business, right? So when you quit, the people that quit their business, the other people had no one to go to. Take for example Tina Willis. I don't know if you guys know Tina
Right.
Willis. Her mentor quit
Yeah.
on her. So she had no, like, she was lost. I mean, imagine not having a mentor if you were new at this business, right? So if there's someone like, right, kind of like having a child almost, it's like if you quit, your children will be like, who are they going to look up to? Who are they going to ask help from? So it's kind of like one of those things as well. So yes, let's see. I don't even know where my train of thoughts. Any
There's
other thoughts? Mm, go ahead.
Yes, there's an entrepreneur that I follow on YouTube, and he said, people, there are people waiting for the environment that you will create. Just to go along with what you just said, you know.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah, and like I said, from my own experience as well, like the two buyers I had last month or this month, where are we now? February or March? We're in March. Last month, they were actually my leads from last year, August. So it's like, had I quit, if I quit December, you
Mm-hmm.
know, they would have never started this business. So that's the thing, you just never know. All right, so here I think I'm just gonna do, it's an open forum now. Whatever
Mm-hmm.
you guys want to add to what we talk about, or what is your advice to anyone, it's just basically an open forum. Jackie, go ahead.
Yes, yes. So, what I can say about overcoming self-doubt, and I do that, okay, as a business owner, I do that numerous times. So, when I can see, when I'm feeling down because nothing is happening and I'm putting work and everything that my coach and the training, um, we follow that, right? And it's not an overnight quick scheme business, okay? But when you can believe in yourself fully, borrow belief. This is what I do. I borrow belief, number one, from God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I ask for wisdom, for guidance, for clarification, things like that. And truly, God always answer. Okay, and I borrow belief from my business partners, from my coach, from my mentor, from you, Rena, from my business partners globally. So
Mm-hmm.
when I feel down, go back to I go back to question myself, why did I start this? What is my goal? And should I just give up that easily? No, of course not. Of course not. And then I go back to the paychecks that I receive because of this business. You know, those are the things that makes me realize, hey, this will retire me soon. Why am I
Yes.
doubting myself now? You know, and the worst part of self-doubt is when you compare
Mm.
yourself to, when you are just on the chapter one, and then you compare yourself to people that were already been there longer than you, and you're comparing yourself to their chapter 20, then that will really bring you down. So
Yes.
might as well use their achievements, their successes as an inspiration, and manifest that one day I will be there. One day I will be that person. And keep going, keep going. God is in
Yep.
control, right? All the time.
Yep.
Before I forgot, sis, I would like
Yes.
to have a shout out to our audience, Stephen Tulio and Jay Bake. Hello.
Hello. Aloha. All right, Suzette. I know there are some people watching too. Like I said, Emmy Ordinado. I don't know where she's watching from, but hello, hello, sis. Go ahead, Suzette. What would be your last words to the ones who are watching and will watch this replay?
Regarding self-doubt, self-doubt is
Or whatever.
normal. It's natural because we're humans. We're going to doubt ourselves, especially if something is new to us. We've never done it before, never seen it before. So it's normal. Unfortunately, it's not going to go away. It's always going to be popping up at times. Um, Sometimes you just have to have some self-talk. Like we
Mm-hmm.
can talk ourselves into nonsense sometimes. So I would say in our community, we have so much help, especially
Mm-hmm.
with mindset, like Tina Willis that you just mentioned, Rena. She's all about mindset. We have to make sure we have the right mindset, so that we can stay on track with our business. Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I
Yes.
would say.
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna put us all together. So for me, like Jackie said, inspiration. Use things that you see as inspiration instead. I'm all about inspiration, and that's how I've changed my mindset now. Like you said, instead of comparing, say, if Franco can do that, I can do it too. We have the same system. And like Jackie said, ask God for clarity, guidance. And again, we always say this all the time on our Go Lives. It's not our own timing, it's God's timing. You just have to be open. And like you said, mindset as well. Mindset is such, how would I say it? It's such a simple word, but very, very complicated in a way. Because you know why? Your mind, it's all within your mind. And guess who controls your mind? It's you. And so I didn't know anything about mindset when I first started this business. I kind of know, but I never practice it. But going into this business, it has changed me a lot. Like the self doubts, I was bad at self doubts, very, very bad. I'm guilty. But now I can honestly and proudly say, oh, my alarm just went off. We have a mastermind today anyway, millionaire mastermind. My phone just
Yes.
said.
Yes.
Yes. Anyhow, but yes, there's a lot of help in our community and they are free. You don't have to pay. And there's like a lot of volunteers in our community. We don't compete in this business. So we help each other out. There's a comment here. Okay, thank you, thank you. And then lastly, self-doubt may show up, but it doesn't get to lead. And like I said, you control your mind. You're the one that's in control. Fear can sit in the passenger seat, but your purpose, your why, your reason is the one that drives. Thanks to ChatGPT. I'm just kidding. But that's a powerful one. That's a very, very powerful one. I'm like, oh, that's a good one. Fear can sit in the passenger seat for all they want. It can sit in your brain for all it wants, for whatever. But guess who drives it? What drives it? It's your own purpose. It's your own why. If you have a strong why, then you can surpass that self doubt. All right, ladies, I think that's it. I'm gonna go either take a nap or go for a walk or eat a dessert. I cannot decide yet what I'm gonna do. I haven't
You said
decided
it's
yet.
nice meeting you.
It's gonna delay, I think.
Yeah.
From here, set. All right, thank you, ladies, and
Yeah.
we'll see what I can do tomorrow. Thank you, Suzette,
Thank you. Thank you,
Jackie.
everyone.
Stay tuned, okay? Hold on,
Thank
let me
you
take
for
a picture
having me.
after.
Thank you.